Here it is. It's definitely pulled up on Twitch there now. Hello, everybody, and welcome! Welcome to Kirby at the Forgotten Land! We're back! I did take a little bit of a longer break. Not too much longer, but I took a little bit of a longer break over the weekend. I think I wasn't on or streaming on Saturday. I basically just fell asleep on the couch after work. Or Saturday. Was it Saturday I missed? I don't remember what day I missed. I am sorry about it, one way or another. Felt like the best way to make up for it was to play some Kirby. I did not promise it, but I suggested I would play it last weekend. So I really wanted to get back into Kirby. And I figured it was very fitting since I have missed sitting down and doing something fun. I missed a day that we should sit down and play Kirby. It's probably one of my favorite games, if not out of the library of things that I have to play right now, and library of things that I want to play on stream. Probably my favorite game, if I'm gonna be honest. I love Kirby so much. In the time that I was gone, also, they announced a different and new Kirby game. I don't know why I'm all maxed out with specialty stuffs. I don't know what happened last time I was playing. But they announced a different new Kirby game. I can't remember the specific name of it, but it's basically just like a marble racing Kirby game, and it's credible, and it looks incredible. I just try to pick something to start the day off here. Let's just go with my favorite spikes. Let's grab some spikies. Crystal needle. Boom. I don't have the controls down. I haven't played in a while. Again, like I said, I have been holding off on playing Kirby for about a month or so more plus now. So this is exciting. It looks like I did everything in the desert on this new island. Got that big ominous looming, like, last looking level in the distance there. It probably isn't the last level though, because this is a Nintendo thing. It would not strike me if I get all the way up there and some climax happens, and then we like go to space and fight some boss or something, and there's like a couple levels in space. I don't know, but we're actually, I mean, not really the best place to come back to. Big scary volcano to come back to Kirby with, but hey, it is what it is, and we're back to it, and I'm really excited about it. Oh, it looks like this is maybe where the little anti-animal troop is held up, like their base of operations. No, can't go that way. Ah, this is so cute. Dude, I really miss Kirby. This is pretty simple so far, but it's like very cinematic. I'm like trying to go in and storm the castle, storm the enemy camp. So, what's this? Oh, okay. I thought that was a mouthful mode for a half second. I was like, why would a leaf be something Kirby gets mouthful on? Whoa, defeat 2 lookout woofies. Okay, so we're already doing solid. Oh, probably is something about those flowers, but it hasn't said anything else otherwise yet. I wonder if those platforms sync indefinitely. It looks like they do. Yep, they do sync indefinitely. I love the commitment. A lot of games, especially like games made for younger audiences, or made with younger audiences in mind, they usually like won't commit to the idea of like that hazard is definitely a hazard. They'll sit there and be like, oh, this is for this is for kids, you know. We can't like give the little kiddos, you know, actual difficulty in their game. But that's why I really like Kirby. I feel like they commit to it. I feel like they commit to the bit. Because there's also like the aesthetic of like, you know, this is this is all this like post-apocalyptic style Earth world, you know. And they are not shameful about showing that off at all. Got a bunch of decrepit buildings and stuff, and it's really cool. Got a strong start so far. Hopefully I'm able to pull off a perfect section of Kirby. But who knows? There's something hidden over there. What? There isn't? Why is there a little nook over here? Missed opportunity! I'm sure there is something else like that around here, though. Oh, do you think I need... Maybe I need Mr. Mole Man. But there couldn't be anything down here that Mr. Mole Man could... Yeah, no, okay. I do need him for this... Oh! Oh! Oh, 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 oh! Yeah, and over here. Hey! You know, even though this game is getting slightly more difficult the more you play it, I do appreciate how there is still some consistency with, like, this part of it's kind of easy, though, you know. Oh. Okay, so he does an aerial move. Been a long time. Been a long time. It's been a while! Who sings that? Oh, man. Oh, I gotta look that up now. That's gonna drive me absolutely insane. It's been a while. These remind me of the little coin pushers that you see in arcades. You know what I'm talking about? It's those like little, you throw like a handful of coins in and then it pushes a bunch of coins that are already in there out. That's what that reminds me of. Huh! Haha. Aha! I was gonna go back and get him, but... Ow! The delay on those is terrible. Oh. No secrets yet, it seems. These guys can take a punch, man. Oh! Secret tunnel! Through the building! I'm sure I've made that joke before on this game. Through the building. Ah! Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. Talking about older TV shows, I actually, believe it or not, instead of just talking about it, I actually did go and watch a new episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Newer episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. I feel like I am still completely justified in my feelings towards the show. Oh no! Go down. Go no. Okay, okay, okay. Then over here. And then here. Kirby! There we go. There we go, Kirby's. At least we got it, and I don't have to start over. My interpretation is still accurate. My thoughts on new SpongeBob are still somewhat accurate. I do have to apologize to SpongeBob a little bit. SpongeBob, I said that it wasn't overly entertaining because SpongeBob has started to just like go its own way and be like very like be very meta and like try to appeal to a newer crowd. And I have since retracted that to some degree. And the reason for that is because it actually is entertaining, and surprisingly enough, it seems like they implement a lot of older styles of like comedy versus newer styles, right? I get the impression that they're trying to do like a mixture of things where they're like trying to have older styles of cartoons kind of be implemented. and older styles of like thinking about cartoons. Oh no! No! Oh, and I missed the Waddle Dee. Oh, that's okay. We can come back for him. No worries. Oh, that was the end of the level. Oh, we missed our perfect run. What's the point of this water then? So I think it actually was kind of funny. I got a chuckle here and there. But I think part of the reason I got a chuckle, though, was because use the water to destroy 7 falling lava balls? Oh, really? 7 falling lava balls? Okay, so I need to use the water to stop the lava then. Okay, I didn't know that you could use it against the lava, though. But everything I say still stands, if not has been reinforced. So I will say new SpongeBob is still entertaining. It's not something I would sit down and watch all day, just indefinitely in the same way that I would older SpongeBob. But it is still, and I can say with a level of assurity that, like, no, SpongeBob, like, new SpongeBob is still funny. It's just, it takes a very different tone of funny, right? Again, the fact that it's, like, very meta, because it's very meta with its like, comedy and humor, that's a little much for me. I think that mentality is just a little too much for me to get overly interested in it. And it's for that reason that I kind of stand back and I'm like, listen, I just don't like, because they'll make a bit, they'll make a joke in the show, right? But then they'll kind of just sit back and be all like, oh yeah, no, I know that this is a joke, you know, haha, right? And it's like, okay, thanks. You know, older SpongeBob, if in older SpongeBob they commit to the bit and they decided to play some meta tone with it, they would largely do it with like facial expressions, and it would be a lot more implied than like just explicit. And even if it was explicit, it was like a very short little like cutthroat kind of thing where it's just like, oh yeah, no, this is how they actually feel. And there's like this meta idea of knowing how things are in the show. Well, that's just not really how they treat jokes in the new SpongeBob, which is fine. It works. It works in its own, you know, way. But I still think that it could go back a little bit to older SpongeBob. Oh, what was that? Have I gotten that before? I can't go back now. I'm sure I must have, because the only thing that I missed was use the water to destroy the... Yeah, use the water to destroy 7 lava balls, and then save the Waddle Dee, which was at the very end of this subsection here. And I don't think I even need to go into that extra zone. I think I can just keep going, because there was another little spout for water. So they're very meta, and they're very, like, meta-referential in the show, which, again, I think is fine, ultimately. But... Oh, actually, do I need to? Because those are lava balls. I wonder if it will reset the area, if I could still get over there. So it's very just self-referential, and for that reason, I just don't like that as much. There is a lot of, like, newer humor, if you will, right? Like, in the couple episodes I watched, right? Like, Squidward shows off his butt a bunch, and then Patrick shows off his butt a bunch, and SpongeBob shows... Like, they're all showing off their butt, and I don't get it. I don't get it. That was not a common feature of SpongeBob, where they would show their butt off. So I think that really is kind of like an appeal to newer styles of humor. I think that's the other thing about it, too, is it is very, like... I don't know what you would, like, really truly call it. I would just say lowbrow humor is the way that I would describe it. Because, like, one of the episodes that I watched in Season 13, Plankton... Oh, these are already broken. Do I have to start the level all over again just to get those 3 falling because there's only so many over there. Yeah, there's only so many there. In the episode that I watched, Patrick was just like coming along, and the secret formula was just like out on the road, and Plankton was like, "Patrick, you dummy! I want the secret formula." And the whole bit was that like Patrick was just like so dumb that Plankton felt as though he should have sat and like, you know, treated him as a dog. And then of course he commits to that bit, right? And he's like, "Oh, woof woof," you know. And it's just kind of like, all right, you know, like it's just like bottom of the barrel, like lowbrow kind of like humor, which I know is like, but that's what SpongeBob is. It always has been. And it's like, yeah, but they used to do that in a more classy way or a more subtle way in the past, whereas just straight up treating, you know, straight up just treating, setting up the joke and then following through with it instead of having any like rationale for the joke to exist. It just felt forced, I guess. Forced is probably the best way to like describe some of the jokes. Some of the jokes just felt forced. And most of the time that I was laughing was when it was like, when the jokes were like very small jokes, you know, and it was just like, you just kind of have to understand why the joke itself that's small is funny. You know, like just the smallest of stuff was like making me laugh. And then of course there was the meta reality for myself being a fan of like, oh, they brought back, you know, Bubble Bass from like one of the earliest episodes of SpongeBob, you know, and oh, they brought back, you know, the Alaskan bullworm, right? Like a lot of that kind of stuff where it was like, I remember these caricatures, you know. So those kinds of things I was giggling about just a little bit, you know. But I was kind of annoyed with it because the legacy of those characters to me is much more important than just like the nostalgia of the characters. And so I don't know. I kind of looked at it and I was just kind of like, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it pandering, but it definitely felt like they were just like, we don't have a great joke, so we're just going to reference older SpongeBob and hope for the best. You know? That's kind of what it felt like, right? Because it's like, why does Sandy have a pet that is an Alaskan bullworm? Why is that a thing, you know? It's like, because way back in earlier SpongeBob, you know, Sandy wrangled the Alaskan bullworm, right? And it's like, okay, great, you know? Like, you're kind of just reaching right now. I actually don't even need that. Oh, no, yes I do. I'm sorry, I need to do it to finish out this little zone. So to that degree, I will say that like it has not found itself in a particularly like reasonable light in that respect. The other thing is that, and the other things that I have complained about is that SpongeBob SquarePants has been very formulaic, I think, because like SpongeBob is like, he just buys into all the jokes, and he's just this silly goober guy who like he'll just do all whatever weird silly goober stuff that needs be doing, you know, right? And it's like, that's fine, but they take that to an extra level where it's like, oh, SpongeBob is only that, you know. But in a lot of the earlier episodes, and admittedly while they were trying to figure out his character, SpongeBob could be a lot of different characters, and he could fit a lot of different characterization roles, and I don't know, just didn't like that. Same thing with Patrick, right? Like, Patrick could play a lot of different roles that were relevant, but in like the new perspective of like, what is Patrick Star, you know? There's this idea that it's like, oh, Patrick Star is the big bumbling oaf, you know, right? Like, and it's like, he's only a big bumbling oaf when the script calls for it in the earlier versions of SpongeBob, you know? And so it's become very formulaic where it's like, you know, Squidward is he just hates life and everything and the whole world, and That's his whole thing, and he's this like artist who's misunderstood, you know, right? And it's just like everybody has their own like little like tagline of characterization that they just stick to, and they never deviate from it, right? And if they deviate from it, they make a huge point of like, hey, check it out, we're deviating from this character. You should make a note about that, right? And it's like, all right. So, for me, it's just, I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's entertaining. I think the mix of old and new humor is funny, and it does work. I just think it's not something that I overly care too much about. And it certainly does not elicit the same amount of laughter that I feel like I have gotten and would get from previous iterations of SpongeBob. Seek the switches. Oh, okay, I get it. There we go. I don't know how to optimize the time on something like that. Just like that, I guess. Just be somewhat accurate on where you place the bombs. So that's just kind of how I feel. I feel like SpongeBob isn't unfunny. I think it's just gone in a direction that is not as specifically palatable to the sensibilities of humor that it had in the past. I think that's the best way to describe it. And because they have been so focused on finding that specific reality that works with the characters, and just making it as formulaic as possible, I think that has kind of... Oh, come on! I think that that's kind of put it in a weird position with how it's treated comedically, you know? So, to that end, those are my final sort of thoughts on SpongeBob. Especially now that I've sat down and had the chance to actually watch it. There was no butt gusters. there was no gut busters that I had while watching it, unfortunately. Did I beat that in the proper time? Best time, 1:20. Oh, see, I was off by like a long amount of time. So yeah, so I do have to say a little bit of an apology to that and to SpongeBob as a whole. But I would still say SpongeBob is not for me. It's just not for me, and I think that's fair. You know, SpongeBob is, with its storied history, it's not supposed to really be for me, I would say. I think it's fine that they try to sit down and make it for a new audience. I still get a little disappointed to some degree because it's like, this had a great, you know, history of being very comedically interesting, but now it's just not, you know. At least not for me, and I think that kind of sucks. You know, because when you're a fan of something and it changes like that, especially because it's like trying to... Can you please? Especially because it's trying to be like for a new audience. I could understand the sentiment of like, this is going to have to be different from here on in, you know. But I don't know. Oh, I also, while we're sitting down and discussing that kind of thing, I do also have to give Sonic Team a little bit of an apology. As it turns out, it looks like with the new Sonic game that's coming out, that they actually put a lot of effort into the game. And the part of the game that does not seem overly enthralling is the open world, like, hub area. Because from what I can tell of some of the new trailers that they released, is that it's exactly that. It's a hub area, and that's why it's like so empty feeling, you know? And that's what was giving me that like bad impressions of like, they don't care about Sonic and they're just doing things to make money, you know? Which, I mean, like, I mean, fine, right? Like, every company needs to do stuff to make money, but it really felt like a cash grab when you saw the very first Sonic, like, title things. Because it was like, it looked bad. It looked like, you know, it looked like something I have personally seen, like, you know, colleagues of mine create on sub-level in terms of complexity. But it's just the hub area, so it's fine. It's just like that transition zone between levels is what it looks like. And for that, I'm like totally okay, because basically the hub area is its own big level. I'm sure with a lot of other small things to do in that open world zone area. And then, of course, each area has its own, like, sub area that you go and see. Because there's one shot of them where, like, Sonic's running through this forest, and it has a lot of detail, and it looks great. So, I do have to give them a little bit of a pass. But I will say, they need to either just commit to having... They just need to... They need to not do that. Like... Don't make something so bad that it makes me feel like, you know, they don't care about the property, you know? That's just kind of how my feelings are, because I really felt like they stopped caring about Sonic when they only showed off that, like, hub area, you know? Because I was like, do you guys actually care about this game, or are you guys just, like, you're just trying to follow the trend of everybody wants to make an open world game like Legend of Zelda, you know? Like, I really didn't know, you know? Which I think is maybe also part of their strategy right now, is to just, like, be kind of self-deprecating. No! I think Sonic Team's, like, marketing goal on some level is to be somewhat self-deprecating. And just be like, we get it! Sonic isn't, like, you know, the most well-represented thing in the last, you know, X amount of games, or... in the larger, you know, mentality of stuff, you know. And so it's like, I kind of can see where that's a good, like, advertising strategy, but to some degree it's kind of annoying. Because it's like, come on, you know. I want to see Sonic be treated as, like, something that's really good, you know. The kind of thing that I get excited about. Because, like, I almost don't get excited about Sonic anymore. You know what I mean? Right? Like, I know that's kind of harsh, but I just don't get excited about Sonic as much, you know? I used to get really excited about Sonic when I was younger, because when I was younger, they ported over Sonic Adventure onto the GameCube, and then after Sonic Adventure, they had Sonic Adventure Battle 2, you know? And so that released, and that was a whole big thing. And that was a great game. And so it's like, off the back of two great games. And then, of course, I was still young and dumb. And so I was sitting there going like, oh, Shadow the Hedgehog is maybe not the world's best game, but I still really like it, you know? Because I did. I really liked Shadow the Hedgehog. I thought it was a very interesting way to, like, make a game happen. And, like, the mechanics felt interesting at the time. And that, like, edginess was kind of new for Sonic and new for, like, younger games. Or games for younger people, you know? Kirby's Inhale Showdown? This is weird. I'm just trying to figure this out. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that, but then Sonic started to, like, make a lot of different kind of stuff. And as time just went on, it just stopped being as interesting. Believe it or not, I actually kind of enjoyed Sonic 06, right? And I know that's like, how dare you? That's clinically bad in the eyes of, you know, a lot of people and critically and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I just, for some reason, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I don't specifically know why. I think it's just because, you know, when you're young, you don't have access to a lot of games. And if you sit down and you enjoy one thing, then you just buy that thing. You know, just over and over and time again. So I think that's really just what it ended up being. It's just that, like, you just You buy it because it's something that you know works and you know you're gonna like. So I think that's really all it kind of comes down to. I hope I'm able to beat this in the timeline. I don't know. I don't even know what the timeline is like. Oh, it won't even let me pick up an ability. That's kind of messed. That's kind of messed up. Yep, coming to me. It's kind of lame that they don't even just let me like inhale them just to have them, you know? I don't think that was a fast strategy. Ooh. Floating around him is not a faster strategy there. Hey, I still did it by 0.03. So, although I'm not like particularly excited about Sonic, and I'm not sitting here being like, I'm gonna go buy the new Sonic game, because I would have to be very thoroughly impressed with the new Sonic game to feel compelled to want to go buy it. And I just don't know if that's gonna happen with this next one, even though they have thoroughly impressed me otherwise. I still don't think that I'm going to be particularly on board for this next Sonic game. Or even really just Sonic games over the past couple of years, you know? I haven't been like 100% on them. I don't know. I think I've explained that in the past, but... So yeah, steal 2 of the Beast's meaty meals. Okay. I guess that doesn't mean hot dog, huh? Oh. I hear a Waddle Dee. I done hear Waddle Dee. There's a ladder somewhere. Ow! A ladder? Probably from up over here. Wow. A little table. Dude, I love this. I'll probably keep saying that as long as I'm playing the game. I love Kirby. Its cutesy style goes unmatched. Which is really kind of a shame. I don't think that there is many other... Oh, that's just where he stays. I don't think there really is any other, like, hyper cutesy games like Kirby that really elicit the same kind of feel and emotion that Kirby does. I know within Nintendo, there's stuff that, like, gets very, very well close. Mario, some parts of Mario get very well close to that feeling. But Kirby just feels specifically unique in that, like, it's very cutesy and it does not mind, right? Like, it's unapologetically cute. I feel like everything else that's, like, in the same realm of cuteness, I feel like it's either apologetically cute, or they're, like, trying to make it for, like, a completely different audience than just a generalized audience. Because Kirby is for a general audience, right? Like, I don't care what anybody says. Kirby is for a general audience, in my mind, man. I think anybody can enjoy Kirby. End of the day. I really think that's the truth. It really wants me to get this. Can I... Okay. I didn't know if I could skate on lava with this, so I was like, ah. Okay. There we go. Huh. Was I not supposed to do that? How do I... Okay. I just had to attack it. I would have figured it would have, like, fallen out of place or something. Alright. Waddle Dee number 2. But yeah, I literally cannot think of anything else that's like on some level of unapologetically cute, like Kirby. I really just can't think of anything off the top of my head. I don't know. I do know that there are other cutesy games that work and have communities because they are cutesy, but I feel like Kirby is one of the few that, again, just like appeals to a general audience. This feels like something I should be able to break. Is there a mouthful mode? There's a mouthful mode! Ah! Oh! I almost fell with this. Swoosh. Ah. I saw somebody on YouTube. This is a long time ago. But I saw somebody on YouTube. Waddle Dee. Oh! I'm timed. Timed to accomplish what specifically? What do I need to accomplish? Sorry. I will finish this thought. I just don't know with what I'm specifically timed to accomplish. There we go. Okay. I guess I just had to do 3 things in sequence. What thought was I even having? Oh. Now I feel like a goon. Now I feel like a goon. I forgot what my thought even was. I forgot what my train of thought even was. Oh, Yoshi! Sorry. Okay, so even within Nintendo, yeah, like Yoshi. How do I get to that? Wait, what? How am I expected to get up there? Ladder? Oh, I'm just supposed to go down. There we go. So yeah, Yoshi has a long history of being cutesy. I don't know if Yoshi games are necessarily for everyone, though. There are a lot of mechanical things to Yoshi that I feel like are a little bit more difficult to grasp ultimately. I don't know. I feel like ultimately it probably is for everybody, but when I've played Yoshi games in the past, it seems like it's been at least more difficult than this idea of like swallow a creature and get its ability, you know? Because like all I'm using right now are like motion controls, or not motion controls. I'm using directional controls and A and B, you know? I feel like Yoshi has always had this like more complex collection of mechanics. I don't know why. I can't explain it much past that, but yeah, I don't know. What's that over there in the bottom left? Can I get over there? I don't think I can. I think that's just part of the environment. Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! Oh! Oh! Keep spinning! Keep spinning! Oh, no! No! Oh, you can take him out if you still have mouthful mode. Hey-oh. What does this last one do? Oh, it just raises the whole next level, huh? Oh! It just Waddle Dee? Oh, I saw a little boat there. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do from this point? Just hope and pray! Maybe did it. That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh. I'm coming for you, Waddle Dee. I'm coming for you. Friend. My friend! Hello. I still love Kirby in mouthful mode. It's the absolute best. So adorable. Ouch! I was thinking about gorillas today. I don't know why. Actually, I kind of know a little bit why. I don't know how to like fully explain it. So I was going, I guess, okay, so a week ago I was going through my like YouTube playlist of music, because there's some songs that are only available on YouTube because it's like, this song is a mix that was built specifically for this song or whatever, you know? So there are some weird songs that are like only on YouTube. Gun? Was there a gun guy? Oh, that's messed up to put that at the end of the level. I gotta redo the whole level to go find a gun. Find a gun ability. Still two beasts. Make the windmill switch spin and... Oh, use Crash ability to defeat Wild Frosty. Why do I need the gun? Why do I need the gun? Oh. Okay. Well, I have to do it one way or another again to defeat the Frosty guy. But why do I need gun? Why do I need gun? But Gorillas is part of my YouTube music playlists. And so I was listening to We Got the Power, I think is what it's called. It's a great song. That has stayed in my mind over a course of a couple days. And then YouTube recommended that I watch one of their newest songs. It's where the characters... Sorry, I'm not a huge fan of Gorillaz to know, like, what the characters' names are of the band and that kind of stuff, but I do like their music. I like their music. I'll just put that at the front end. I like Gorillaz. I think their music's good. Or at least enjoyable. You know, it's enjoyable. It gets the job done. Where you can't say that about every band. But anyway, so I was listening to one of their newest tracks. And, I don't know. I just started thinking about Gorillaz for some reason. I think it's kind of crazy, though, too, because Gorillaz, from what I recall, because I read up on the history of it once, but Gorillaz apparently has tried to be counterculture for, like, a long time. They've tried to be, like, a counterculture band. I'm trying to think of another band that's relevant to that. But they specifically tried to be counterculture. Like, no, we don't want our music to be good. We kind of just want to make a statement about music, you know. And so as a result, they sat down and made Gorillaz, from what I understand. But then they started to become, like, actually good, and people actually really started to enjoy their music a ton. And so that's when they started attracting a lot of other artists to join them and do, like, collabs and all this other stuff. And I was watching some of their newest music, and I was just like, you know what? There is a little bit of a counterculture still in the type of music that they're, like, showing off. But it is, like... It is still, like, appealing towards, like, an audience of today, you know? Right? Like, there is a lot about their music that is, like, built for kind of a modern idea. And so, for me, I just kind of felt like, you know what? Gorillaz is weirdly, like, making sense, I guess. Okay, so I can just go for it. I don't think I need to... Yeah, because that's all that nonsense is for the Waddle Dee that we got already. Ah! That is a cool, kind of like little leap of faith part there. Ouch! I forgot what button it was. Oh, please don't die. I'm right at the end. So yeah, I don't know. I really have been appreciating Gorillaz recently, though. Not that I have good taste in music. that is not to detract from Gorillaz, because I think Gorillaz is a really great artist, and I think they've done a lot of really great stuff. I'm saying in general, though, I don't have good taste in music. Because I'm not... I guess I should talk about my music tastes at some point, huh? I'm the kind of guy that will sit down and just, like, listen to what's on the radio, but also not really like what's on the radio, if that makes sense. And so, like, stuff that I like, because whenever somebody asks me, like, what kind of music do you like, you know, I never have a good answer for them. And the reason I don't have a good answer is because I could tell somebody, like, oh, I like electronic music, and it's like, well, there's a lot of electronic music. What kind of specific electronic music do you like? And it's like, oh, I like this genre. But then I'll, like, really think about it, and I'll be like, you know what? I don't like everything in this genre. And maybe even some of the big players in that genre, I don't like their music so much, you know? And so then I'll sit there and be like, well, I can't say that I really, really like this music because it's not completely true, is it? You know? And then they'll, like, inquire, like, what do you think about this band, right? It's like, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't listen to them. And then they sit there and they go, like, oh, fake fan. Found him, fake fan. And it's like, all right. I don't know what to tell you. And then, even still, even if I do end up liking a specific band in a very specific genre and or subgenre of music, I probably won't end up liking all of their music anyway, right? Because, like, Daft Punk, even though I really, really love Daft Punk, I'd say I like about 80% of their songs. Because some of their earlier stuff is very experimental for their time, and it really is just like one string of music that's repeated through the whole song. Now, there's a lot more like nuance and complexity to their music, and I'm sure there's some music person out there that'd be like, no, they actually go up in this verse and down in that verse, and it elicits this kind of feeling. But it's like, even if I try to push myself to be very, very open-minded about some songs that Daft Punk has made, it is very much just like you have to be high to think that this is like the best thing in the world for some of their songs, right? Other songs, you could listen to it completely lucid and it's incredible. But some of their earlier songs is like literally just one track that they repeated 100 times, and that's their song, you know? Which I don't mind. For the time, it was something that was like innovative, and it really opened people's mind to like what electronic was, and it did kind of change around the industry. And they were largely like a dance scene too, so it does make some level of sense that they would want to sit down and make a track that just like hits right for like 3 or 4 minutes, so people can just dance to it indefinitely without having to worry about like some crazy shift in the tempo or something, you know? But if you listen to it casually and you don't go in it with like a very academic mind, it is kind of difficult to listen to. And it really does suck that Daft Punk decided to call it quits. 0.65. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. We'll try some of the other challenge ones. But it does really suck that they quit where they were in their career, because they were doing so great. Some of their newer tracks were just amazing. Get Lucky was not just like a song that people were fans of Daft Punk or electronic music really enjoyed. That was something that like ended up on the radio, you know? That was something that like the most casual of music listeners, if you will, ended up appreciating because it was just that good, you know? Good enough to that like anybody who has ears can sit there and be like, this is good, I want to listen to that. You know what I mean? And they just did so good. I understand why they decided to leave, because they felt like, I don't remember what their specific statement was. I think it was basically just to the effect of like, we're old and been doing this for like 40 years and we feel like our legacy is good and worth it at this point to kind of call it quits. I think it was something to that effect. I could be terribly wrong, and I am sorry if I am wrong on that. But that's a nice slow float. But it just really sucks because they were like at the height of their career, and it's like you guys could have kept going and made like a bunch of other bangers, but they decided to call it quits. I can understand it. Again, once you get that old, because I think they're like 50, maybe even upwards in their 60s at this point, and they've been rocking it ever since they've gotten into the music industry, like being really young guys. So I'm sure they're done with the like late night party style lifestyle. But I don't know. Daft Punk is just, it's great. And it's you know, I think what I do appreciate about Daft Punk leaving when they did too, though, is that because they left where they left it, they're still alive, right? Like, oh, there's another electronic artist that I really love that I can't remember the name of immediately. I'm gonna hate myself for not remembering. There is an artist that came out at the same time that deadmau5 was getting very popular, and he unfortunately passed away during his like career. Oh no! Oh, it doesn't just kill you. Okay. He unfortunately passed away while he was like creating music and in his career, and it felt that much more sour to like listen to his music, because if you sit down and you listen to his music, you have to kind of like imagine that like he never had a chance to like call it quits. He never had a chance to sit back and say, this is where it ends. You know, I'm done with music now, right? Like Daft Punk has the grace to be able to, Daft Punk has the grace and the chance to sit back and say, no, we know what we are, we know what our band is, we know what our image is, and we're done, you know? Dude, what am I doing? I just need that fire ability to get through those boxes. I lost it. I lost the fire ability. Oh, and there's no more fire abilities. Is there anything further back? No. I'd prefer not to start the level over again. Oh. Oh. Gosh dang it. Alright, it's fine. But he never got the chance, right? Like, he never got the chance to say, like, my legacy is done. I am done. I've made good music, and now I'm retiring and doing something else with my life, you know? Never got that chance, and so... man, you know what? I could probably look him up real quick. Once I get to a stopping point with this level, I will sit down and I will look it up. Because it's right at the tip of my tongue. It's right at the tip of my tongue. But I feel like calling it quits at the height of your career is probably a better decision than a lot of other decisions that you could make. Because you run the risk of, like, not quitting when you're at the height of your career. And having everyone be all like, oh, I fell off ratioed. Like, oh, bad music, you know. Right, and then now you look like a chump, and you kind of got to sit back and be like, people think of me as a chump, you know, and it just kind of sucks. And then it like plays on like how you feel at the end of the day, and like your mental perspective of who you are, you know. Now the trade-off of that is though that like if you do quit at the height of your career, you do have to kind of sit back and be like, oh, was that the height of my career, though, you know? And so it is kind of like a give and take situation. But I do think that Daft Punk ultimately stopped at the right place. And I can commend them for that. So yeah. I guess that does kind of like fill out some of my taste in music. I like Daft Punk. How on earth? I need the digging ability, or... Oh, okay. Okay, I just had to fix it. So I like Daft Punk. The only other band specifically that I can point to and say I enjoy is Dragon Force. Right? Those are the only bands that I can say. And when I say like bands and why I try to point out bands specifically is because I otherwise just like don't. So I gotta light the fuse, move this back and over and onto the button. I don't know if the fuse will go even if this is not. I don't know if this fuse will go if the ladder is on it. It does not. Okay. So I gotta like juggle it. Because I gotta let it get through this first section. Mouthful mode over so that I can hold on. Let me use my brain here to figure this out. So maybe I leave it like that. Right there. Nope. Okay. Do I not get the option to just like leave it very specifically where I want it? Man. Okay, so I think I just have to juggle it then. So I have to put it there, let it go through, and then like jiggle over. Okay, well, we'll try it. We'll try it. The good news is if it goes out, I could just keep retrying it, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But so Dragon Force. Oh, the reason I make such a big pressure on bands specifically, and why I think it's important to like note bands, is because if I say that I like a band, I like 80% of what they make at the very minimum, and that's important because, again, like I said, if I like music, I typically will end up liking like 2 or 3 songs from an artist and like nothing else, you know? Like, I am very one-hit wonder with all kinds of bands, not with just like, with all bands and all musicians, you know? I am very much in a one-hit wonder mentality. It's just how it is, you know? Like, I find it difficult to believe. I find it difficult to enjoy songs. Excuse me? I find it difficult to enjoy all songs from one artist, you know. But there are some people out there that just do, you know. There's some people out there that are like, oh, you know, this artist, every song they made is incredible. And it's like, all right, you know, I can appreciate if you enjoy this artist's music, but you know, I do not. Okay, listen, that's a hole. Is that not the right hole to go? Is that the wrong end of the hole to go into? How would I even get into the other end of that hole? How would I even get into the other end of that hole? The answer is I would not. How do I get into that hole? How do I get into that hole? Don't take this out of context. How would I get into that hole? Is there something underneath it? No. How do I get into that hole? Kirby, how do you get into the hole? What? Oh, whatever. The deep sleep blueprint. Interesting, okay. No, we've already gotten there. So yeah, those are the only 2 bands that I can imagine off of the top of my head that I can say without a doubt I just nothing but appreciation for those bands. Dragon Force just hits it large, and they just will not stop. And then Daft Daft Punk, of course, like, did stop. But still one of my favorite bands, nonetheless. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Oh, Waddle Dee. Perfect. Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee, Waddle Dum. You are now in my big tum. Shwa shwa shwa. That's a crazy story. I don't know if I've talked about this on the stream. Just as like an offhanded thing for whatever reason. But Alice in Wonderland, I did some, like, triangle shape. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so messed up. The timeline on that was crazy. I can't remember why I ended up doing research on it, but I did a little bit of research on it, and I found a video where they discussed the whole timeline of Alice in Wonderland and the person who made it. And it's pretty crazy, so let's get a quick drink of water there. Infiltrate the control room. Control room. What? I missed a lot. But apparently it was a story written by a guy a long time ago, and I think it was like France or something. I'm not entirely sure. But it was a story that was written a long time ago. And he was trying to create a story, I believe, for his daughter or like daughter and niece or somebody that he knew. And the whole point of the story, and the whole reason he like set up the story, was basically just to create a bunch of fun scenarios, right? Like, that's it, right? Like that is the whole like reason he created anything that had to do with Alice in Wonderland. He just wanted to create a loosely connected series of stories that otherwise make no sense on their own, to entertain a child. Like, and that's the whole reason he wrote Alice in Wonderland. But everybody gets like all, you know, critical, and they're like, it's about drugs, and it's about, you know, this other stuff, and like paraphernalia, and like, you know, and you know, and it's like, nope, this is just a weird story written by a guy who knows how to tell stories a pretty decent amount, and that's it. That's all there is to it. There's from what I understand, there's nothing more to it. But the guy actually lived a pretty crazy life too. He apparently, and I might be mixing up stories with some other kind of author, some other person. There's the control room. And then I still missed a special secret one. I could be mixing his story up with somebody else, but from what I remember, he was like good friends, or like off and on friends with a couple kids who were like in his neighborhood, who would like be at a local park. And one day, one of the kids ended up getting they ended up getting access to a firearm, right? Because it was like their dad's or something to that effect. And so they were just kind of like playing around because it's way back in the day, and that kind of stuff was not necessarily acceptable, but a lot more loose considerations were made back in the day for that kind of thing. Not as wild to consider, you know, people having access to that. And so he hits him, you know, or he's playing around. They're like playing jokes and stuff, and he hits him. All right, and he just like quietly is like, no, listen, this is fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna like quietly walk away from this situation. You go ahead and just quietly walk away from this situation too. And so he just walks away with a wound, you know, like a fatal wound in him. And he's just like, nope, this is fine. You're good. And it's like, really? You know? So he like goes out of this way to like save this kid from being in serious trouble. And of course, subsequently, like the father, right? Because it's not like they all kind of just get out of it, right? And so it's just like a crazy story. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to his life and who he was, but that's what the story is, from what I understand. I know this is a circle, but is that what is? No, no, it is not. That is okay. That's not how you do this, then. What if I stood sideways, like how I'm going through these? Oh, I can't even jump. Whoa, wait. There's like a weird hole on top of it. Hold on, let me see. Right, like right here. Yeah, there's like a weird section. Am I meant to go? No? I don't know where I would have gone. What? Okay, I guess let's just finish the level. Let's get the clue. What do I have to do? What do I miss? What did I miss, game? So yeah, that's Alice in Wonderland. I don't even know why I brought this up. I just thought it was kind of interesting and fun. Don't get squished. Oh, I got it then. All right, cool. We don't have to play the level again. Oh, that's a little embarrassing that I did get squished, though, the first time I played the level. That's okay. So I'm guessing there's like 2 more levels before we get to the boss. We're already about an hour in. The only thing I commit to doing tonight was Kirby. So I think we'll maybe just stick to it. Blah, blah. This music's crazy. Cone Mouth. I gotta beat it. Off by 0.65. Like, come on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I'm gonna go a little quiet. I gotta focus here. Oh no! Dragon. The time on this is really tight. Because the second time I tried this, it was all like almost perfect. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I beat the cycle of that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Got it. Got the cycle on this. No! Oh, I could have got that. Could have had it be all within one cycle. Oh, perfect. Minute 8 left. We did it. I guess it wasn't so tight on time. I just had to get good, as they say. Oh, that is still on the docket. We do still have to sit down and play Elden Ring, because we still haven't gotten the last achievement in Elden Ring. I basically just have to sit down and do it at this point. I can't remember. No, I think I definitely did do it on stream. But we beat the game a second time on stream. Second from the first time that I beat it myself. And I basically just bust through the game again. Oh, I gotta get them all. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I gotcha. So I probably want to go this way then. Ouch! Okay, that's maybe not the most efficient way to do that. Why do they have to be in boxes like that? Come on, ghosts! No! Ah! We're probably gonna have to do this one again to get the time. Can I not spit while I'm on... I can, but my ice only lasts so long. That's so messed up. I absolutely pressed the A button. Oh, that's so messed up. I absolutely was pressing the A button. I was jumping. You guys saw it. You saw it. You guys all saw it. It was there. All right, we'll try it again if I didn't beat it in time, which I know I didn't beat it in time. Oh, no way! No way I got that in time. No way. That's crazy. That was a very loose amount of time for that then. That was a very loose amount of time. Blizzard Ice Treasure. That's ridiculous. Okay. I know there was one more over here. Okay. Oh, mouthful mode with the circle. Circle mouthful mode. Gust of Glory. Or the ring. Sorry, ring mouthful mode. I should know that. I should understand that it has a very like physics type name, like a ring, you know, because I sit down and I have to figure out arbitrary names and stuff like that all day. Oh man. All right, here we go. So I have to time when I attack these guys, or else I not only take damage, but... And I'm guessing in order to hit the timeline on this, I'm going to have to be boosting the whole time. And I can hit the boost before I have completed the boost too, so I think I just have to time it all a little bit more accurately. Oh! You did not, game. You did not just do that, game. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Gosh dang it. That is the most upsetting. That is the most upsetting. I could have done it. I could have done it. It's just that last little bit. Whatever. Oh, get real! Get real! I guess it never will get real because this is a video game, isn't it? Ha! Kirby will never be real. Kirby will always be a figment of our imagination. But he will always exist in our hearts. Oh! I love Kirby, thank you. He will always exist in my heart. He will always exist in my heart, Kirby. It is... You know, I will say, I am glad that Kirby is the creature, right? Kirby is the creature. Because it's like, imagine some other, like, circular creature being as fully accepted and, like, widely known as Kirby, right? It could have gone the other way. We could have had, like, a like, upsetting character instead of Kirby, you know? So, let me take a drink here real quick. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Hidden portal to a treasure road. Let's see what's inside. Car mouth treasure. Those ones are hard, but really fun. I just got this like little shrine here. Maybe after I complete the level, it'll tell me that one is there. After I complete the level, we'll see. The car ones are really hard because they set up a lot of like shortcuts that are difficult to do. Oh? Oh. See, like right there, like you have to make that jump or else you're not gonna get the time. It's not gonna happen. That's forced. You have to do that one. Ah. I'm gonna try it. I want to just see. Never mind. I have not. If I have to go around the course again, it's just not gonna happen. Perfect. Sorry, what? I have to do it again? That's actually really fun. I kind of like that. Third time? How about a third time? Only green and orange, huh? Boom! That's gotta be it. I don't know how you would do that too much quicker. Yeah! There we go. Booyah. Those ones are really fun. I honestly wouldn't mind if they made an entire game based on the Kirby car mouthful mode. That's an unironic statement. I would actually love them to make an entire game just based on that mechanic alone. I think we're just down to completing levels and having them show me new stuff. Gathering of the Beast Council. Save the hidden wallabies. Clear the stage. Gathering of the Beast Council. Oh. You know what I also realized the other day too? There's a lot of VTubers. There's like a lot. Like more than you can count reasonably. You know? I was gonna say on one hand, but I mean like even in the early days, you could count a lot more than that. Venture deep into a secret passage. I'm sure this probably is also part of another thing, like completed in a certain amount of time or whatever. But yeah, I don't know about thousands, but there's quite a lot. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the gun hat. Goramondo? Goramondo! He's back, baby! He's back! Goramondo's back! He's making his comeback! He's making his comeback! And he's dead. Sorry, Goramondo. Is this just a boss rush of all the previous bosses, then? Goramondo? Anything cool in Goramondo's... Anything cool in Goramondo's arena, huh? Nothing cool. Oh, this one's gonna be on a timer, I'm sure. Yeah. How did I know? I'm a professional. Only the absolute professionals should know how and when games will give you time trial modes. Or it was very obvious because they gave you a car and they've given you only challenges of time trials for cars. No secret side path, huh? But yeah, there's thousands of VTubers now. It seems like, at least. I don't know the exact number, but it seems like there's thousands. Because like I jumped on the platform today, and there was like 3 new VTubers that I have never heard of, and they had a huge following. Not like a, oh, they got a following. Like, they had a huge following. I think it was like thousands of people were watching him, and I was like, I have never heard of this VTuber. I have never seen clips of this VTuber. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, how and why do they exist? Like, wait. No! No! Ugh. There's a chest over here that I can't get to, or what? Ouch. I guess I just can't get to it right now. I had to do this thing without taking damage. Ow! You wiener! Is that not TOS? Can I not say wiener? Whoa. Actually, are my weird noises, is that not TOS because of the chasm policy? I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually read it. I read it, and it is particularly like it doesn't tell you, and it doesn't really want to, which I can kind of understand, because if they sat down and explained the like very deep essentials of like every policy that they had, they would. Oh, come on. Okay. Wait, do I just not jump? Is that what's going on? Okay, I guess I can jump. Okay, a super was not supposed to jump in that case. Because if somebody tells you what the rules are, somebody's going to always try to sit down and try and break those rules. You know what I mean? Oh. Sleepy guy. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Here I go. Haha! Also was able to save my ability. Alright, so who's next then? Is it the cat, or... That doesn't feel right. What's over here? Nothing behind that? Can you please? I just got my health all the way back up. I wonder if I have to fight DDD or something. It's the cat. Crawline. Like Caroline, but with claws. How do I get to that? Oh, there's a ladder. I was just like, how the heck am I supposed to get to that Waddle Dee all the way up there? There's a ladder. Probably one of the better abilities for Crawline. Or Claw-Reline. Because if I can't attack her while she's up on those rafters, I can still do damage. Oh no! It feels like they have made these bosses have less health. Without getting hit. Oh! You're not telling me. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh. I was about to be very upset because I was sitting here thinking like the last one must be that like take no damage at all. And I was about to just like start crying because I was like, no. No! I don't want to do this level a billion times just so that I won't take damage. Ow. The roller coaster section. Go, Kirby! Go! I like him wiggling his little arms. It's so adorable. Oh, man. Whoop. Oh! Whoa! Whoop. That's a Waddle Dee. And that's the end of the level, huh? No King DDD or anything like that. Just that's it. Let's save the hidden Waddle Dees. Ho ho ho. That's all of them. First perfect level of the day. Yes. Ba-da-do-do-ba-tow. I may have talked about this before, but I do find it a little upsetting that historically, on the box art for American versions of Kirby, they will have Kirby look like more engaged, more like angry or action-packed, you know? Instead of like looking cutesy and fun. Which I understand, but it is still one of those things where it's like, man, why can't we have just cute Kirby pictures on our box art? Yes! Perfect Waddle Dee save! Oh, and a new challenge. You can't enter Treasure Road without a Space Ranger ability. What? You can't enter this treasure road without the Space Ranger ability. Try visiting all these weapon shops in town. Okay. I'm sure we would have gotten that by now then. We have gotten a couple, but I don't know exactly which ones. Hi! Oh, no way. You don't say. Oh, the Ranger ability. So I did get it. Sleep a blah 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 blah. No! We did miss one. How do you do, Kirby? Would you like to hear the latest info from around the world? Schwa. The blueprint for a new tornado evolution is hiding inside Gathering of the Beast Council in Redgar Forbidden Lands. Gathering of the Beast Council? If I understand this correctly, which I usually do, it's near the section with the roller coaster. The Monster Popular Waddle Dee Cafe item is maximum tomato. For pop flowers, you've helped 227 bloom during your adventure. The combined total of the bloomed pop flowers all over the world is 561 million. Would you like to hear more? No thank you. But now I'm upset because I have to go do that level all over again. Ha ha! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hi! Yes, I need one of your blueprint. We're gonna have to get the blueprint early instead of having it be a fun end of the game, end of the stream thing. Because we need this ability. We need it. What? Space Ranger? Hi! You know, I don't have many of these animations left to watch. Unless I start the game over. So might as well just enjoy it. Whoa. Oh, that's cute. Ranger ability has evolved into Space Ranger. Oh, it's got the little hologram on his helmet. Ah, the evolution will allow you to enter the portal. This evolution will allow you to enter the portal for the Space Ranger treasure. Oh, in Redgar Forbidden Lands. Go try it out. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at him, he's a little Space Ranger. Ah! I'm charging up. Kaplow! Oh, okay. Oh! Okay. That's cool. I wonder if this could be evolved a third time. Okay, we just watched the animation. We're good. Oh, it's shaped like a giant moon head. Sleep ability has evolved to deep sleep. you could just walk around with it? It doesn't force you to be just zombified? Oh, that's actually adorable. That is the most adorable thing. He creates a little bed. And he falls asleep in. Ah! I love that. I actually love that. Ah, these are adorable. That was a good stop by Waddle Dee Town. I should actually probably go pick up a maximum tomato while I'm here. Hello. Maximum tomato, please. Bye. Would you like it here to go? Take it to go. Bloop. Hi. Thanks. You'll hold your to go or to stuck items. Press it, hold down the X button. So we shall. I think we're going to go do the new thing. We're going to go do the challenge quest first. Because I want to see what this ability is capable of doing. Because it seems pretty cool. And for them to put it at, like, the end of the game, too. It must be interesting, right? Space Ranger! Hi! Let's do it. Shoot and scoot conveyor targets. Oh, it's a conveyor. Oh. Spurt. His coconut gun. It fires in spurts. If he shoots, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Ha! DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Wicka, wicka, wicka. Shwa. Where do I go? Where do I go? Wait. Oh, I fell off the level. Ouch. That's fine. I will use the damage boost to speed up my time. Oh! Oh. Oh! It hit the... I could not be more upset. Oh, it doesn't even get them all? Man. Okay, how much more of this level is there? Oh, I just gotta... There we go. That didn't feel fast at all. That felt very not fast. Oh! Off by 4 seconds. 4 seconds! I get so close. They must have done that when they made this game. They must have, like, gone around the office and been like, go ahead and try the level. Just give it a shot, you know? And then they must have just, like, put together all of the times that people got on these levels. And we're like, okay, we'll set the timeline to this amount. You know? Get, like, an averaged. Ah, you can't, like, pre-fire. Ah. No, come back, targets. Come back, target! Ah! Come on, Kirby. Get back up there. Okay. I'm transitioning too quickly and I'm falling off. Okay, I messed up big time last time I did this. Okay. Alright then. Alright. I can guarantee I did not do it. I can guarantee I did not get the time on that. Alright, we got it this time for sure. No! Could have been faster. That is devious! Oh, come on. Come on! Come on! What the flip, Dingle? Alright. Alright, let's try it again. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it. We got this. Doodaloo. I think that's maybe what you're supposed to learn to do. Is to like just charge it up as much as possible. Get real! Okay, just get them out of the way. Oh, no way, I got him. Got him with that tiny little bullet. Let's just forget about him, huh? I think that was it. I think it was a minute 10. Yes. Yes! Target time completed. I wonder if it really does mean anything other than just getting extra coins. If all it is coins, I do feel bad. I really do feel bad, audience. Chat members. I gotta do this one again. I think I'm gonna ditch this shooting weapon ability. It doesn't even completely kill these guys. Because being able to kill Goramondo immediately, like, come on. Come on. I love Goramondo. I wish they made a harder version of Goramondo. Goramondo as he is now is just, frankly, a little too easy. He was hard at the beginning of the game, to some degree. But now that I could just use this ability and dance around him, I mean, come on, Goramondo. And game over for Goramondo. Now I understand, I think I've said this in the past, but I understand why people have been able to get this time that they've been able to get on beating some of these bosses. They just use the damage boost ability, and then they turn around and just pop off one of those guys. But I don't know. I have yet to look up anything about this game because I want to maintain the purity of me playing the game. For streaming reasons. Oh. Ugh. It is a shame because it does feel like there's not much more in terms of Waddle Dees to deal with in this game. Like, it feels like going for Waddle Dees is more of just like a personal thing at this point. Unless that it, like, is for a particular reason. Ah. Come on. I just want to get this done with quickly. I don't want to sit and deal with this guy again. Silly Dillo is probably my most hated enemy encounter in this entire game. Yeah, get out of here, silly dillo. Get out of here, silly dillo. Boom. I want to try and get this first one without jumping. Okay, so there's nothing more than coins at risk. There we are. Nice and easy. I'm sorry that I'm kind of running out of talking points and stuff to really talk about. I'm just kind of getting tired. I almost fell asleep on the couch today, but I decided, no! I must sit down and... Kirby, can you... No! No, no, no. No, no. What is up with this stair? Why does Kirby not walk up that stair? The geometry. The geometry! It says there's a new ability. I don't see one. Clawroline. Is there a ladder on another one of these? It says it's near the... near the roller coaster section. Did they, in testing, really have a lot of people struggle with Clawroline? And, like, getting hit during it? Because that wasn't overly difficult. Can I knock down the fence or something? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Let's climb up and kind of float around. Maybe it's after the... Maybe it's after the roller coaster section? Can't go any higher than what I am. What's that? I really don't know. Doesn't look like there's any... Oh! That is super sneaky. That is super sneaky. You wouldn't even notice that. Yeah, because the camera doesn't even show you that that's an angle to consider. Ah, that's super sneaky. That is super duper sneaky. I don't know if I have to complete the level, but I'm going to, because I love the roller coaster section. Wah! I am kind of disappointed that they haven't had more roller coaster section. It hasn't really made sense to put roller coaster section in parts of this, in parts of levels and stuff, so I understand it, but I don't know. More roller coaster! It's cute. He wiggles his little arms around and has a good time. It's enjoyable. Just got a jelly-filled donut. That's one thing that I wish... Again, I feel like I may have talked about... I am just kind of like... I'm just a talk box for a couple things, I guess. But that is one thing that I really wish that... I guess maybe not Nintendo, but Pokemon Co. and or Game Freak has done. I wish they have made... I wish that they have focused... will focus on creating a Pokemon... for not an adult audience, like a Family Guy style level of adult, but like between teens and adults. I wish they made like a Pokemon game or anime or something for people in that range of people. I know they've made, I don't fully know, but I know that they have in the past, like very, very early versions of Pokemon made very gory versions. Pokemon manga, but that's still just like young Pokemasters. Now I know that I've talked about this on stream before. I know that I've definitely talked about it with like my friends before, where it's just like, I wish there was more to Pokemon. Oh, I guess like Detective Pikachu is a great example, because the kid is like, I still want to be Pokemaster, and then he's like, it's a tough break, kid. Can't really be Pokemaster. You're old now, and you gotta go find a job, you know. But I would love to see like older Pokemaster. This isn't final. They're certainly making it seem like final boss, final level here. Yeah, I'd be looking around too. This is freaky. I love this industrial style elevator. They've had it in a couple games. Speaking of Sonic earlier, that is a game that they have had it in. In Sonic, it's Sonic Adventure Battle DX 2, the sequel. The squeakquel. When you're playing as Dr. Eggman, he goes into like a factory zone and jumps on one of those like horizontal industrial elevators of sorts. That's really cool. Remove 5 Beast Wanted posters. Ah! Ouch! What? Oh! Took a lot of damage. For maximum damage. Make sure to attack the crab in its weak spot for maximum damage. Oh! I'm taking a lot of damage, actually. This is kind of problematic. Hey, gave me a little bit of health as a consolation prize. This sounds very much like end of the game. I don't think this is gonna be the like absolute end of the game. I sure hope it isn't. Don't I need water to spit on him? That's sneaky! Putting a poster where you could barely see it. Well, I can't belly bump him. Am I supposed to come back? Hold on. I can't see a water spout anywhere. What? Ow. Okay, okay, alright. There we go. There's the water spout. Should I use my maximum tomato? Okay, I mean that was what I was planning on doing, but I guess that's what you're indefinitely supposed to do? Maybe I'm supposed to try and do this without running out of water? As like the challenge. Go away, little fly! I don't want to talk to you. I'm sure you're delightful, but otherwise, I don't have any particular interest in discussion. Oh no, I'm good, man. I got it. One mouthful mode, baby. Boom. Got him! I got you, Mr. Waddle Dee. Gets all happy from saving his friend. Oh, that's where you would see the sign. That's where you'd see it. Alright. Wait, why am I back here? Oh! Okay! I didn't even notice that. I did a whole 360. Okay, there's got to be something down here. Oh, maybe? Maybe not? It won't let me go down there. Alright, here we go. Soda popping. Popping, locking. Oh. Oh! This has got to be the end. I know they probably have like super special levels or something, but this has got to be the end. I don't know what the end would... Oh! We lost Effillin, or like our little friend, I remember. Man, it's been way too long. We lost our little insert the blank style character friend. Little anime creature. I wonder if they're gonna bring him back in like future Kirby games, because they have quite a history of not bringing back characters in Kirby games. The other day I was watching, I think, a speed run on Kirby 64, and yeah, they did not bring back and have not brought back the little girl. I can't remember what her name is, but they haven't brought back the little girl from that game, like, at all. Okay, there we go. They have not brought her back at all. Even though I would think she'd be kind of a fun addition to some games. Can you spiky guy? Spiky guy? Spiky? Goodbye. Oh. We will take this route. Whoa! That's not what I wanted. Can I get to this still? Okay, I can. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Okay, so you don't have to go crazy. Apparently that's something that you could just do pretty easy. That Waddle Dee is kind of ominously sitting there. 5 wanted posters, but we haven't gotten to the last thing yet, though. Nothing on the sides there. Oh! It's Alligator. I'm guessing I need the triangle mouth mode. Ouch. Can I break this? Nah. Nah, bruh. One could only wish, bruh. Why did we settle on bro? Why did we, as a collective bro species, settle on bro? Oh! Let me go, guitar! Alligator. I don't know why we didn't just, like, settle on fella. I would like to call people fellas. Oh. Naughty sign. Okay, there's one more, so hopefully I didn't miss any on the way. Blast boost! Get out of here, guitar. Alligator, get out of here! Ho ho! Crocodilus. Got him. I will save you, Waddle Dee friend. I wonder if they're purposefully making the Waddle Dees a part of this level, so that you just never will miss them. I feel like I'm gonna need this. I don't know why. I'm taking it with me. I'm being a rebel. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Any more posters? My friend! He's actually not my... I don't know what to do. Kirby. The charge up was time consuming, to say the least. I don't know if I have told that story on stream before, but I made a friend on a plane. I was in a weird position where, that kind of sucks that I had to use it there. I was in a weird position where I ended up, next to somebody who was at least like a good couple years younger than me. But they were playing, Super Smash Brothers, and I was also playing Super Smash Brothers at the time, and he was like, "Hey, bro, let's smash!" Like, because like Super Smash Brothers. I forgot a lot of the specific details, so I don't remember exactly what happened. But he just like kept nudging at me, right? And he's just like, "Oh, hey man, we should like play Smash Bros together. Like we should, you know, we should do it." And I was like, "All right, I guess," because he was like kind of nudging, bugging me to a degree too. And so I was just kind of like, "All right." I don't see what could go wrong if I play Smash Brothers with this dude. Worst case scenario, I purposefully lose so that he doesn't throw like a flip fit, you know? Oh, that was really cool. Worst case scenario, I purposefully lose so he doesn't throw like a flip fit, and I don't have to like ride this plane with this kid who's now upset next to me the whole time, you know? And so I was just kind of like, all right, let's play. And so I sat down and I picked Bowser. And this was like early Smash Brothers like time. So as far as I knew, at least, nobody had created like a meta for like who's best to play at that point, because it was brand new at the time. But I just loved playing as Bowser, and so I was like, you know what? I'll play as Bowser, because I've been playing with him through the whole story mode kind of thing that they have. And so I played as Bowser, and I totally whooped him. Like, to the point where I was kind of feeling bad, because I was like, should I, like, I don't know, let you win the next couple or something, you know? Like, I was really rocking house. And he was like, "Hey man, this is a good game, like, it's just really fun." And I was just like, yeah, you know what? That was fun. That was a good game. And he did beat me in a couple times, because he was, like, really into it, you know? I still missed a secret thing. And so I was just like, man, you know what? That was fun. But he was just like, "Hey, why don't we share, like, you know, friend codes or whatever?" And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Don't fall in the lava while using cone mouth? Oh, I didn't. Okay, aye. Hey, we got all of them. And so I was just like, all right, man. And then, like, I got off the plane and I met up with my family. And I told him this whole story about, like, this kid was nudging me. I totally beat him in Smash, you know? Right? And I was like, yeah, they gave me this friend code, but I'm never going to talk to the guy. And I'm never going to be able to talk to him because Nintendo doesn't have a specifically easy way to communicate with people that you friended. Like, there's no easy chat features and stuff. So if I wanted to ever see this guy again or talk to him, I think this might be the last time Waddle Dees break down something. Yeah! In the presence of the king. Bring the king, baby. Waddle Dees helped you open the gate and was blocking your way. Head onto the stage and challenge the boss that's guarding its territory. Or go do this challenge quest real quick. Or this one. And I was just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I should just like unfriend him. Because, really? Oh, I didn't upgrade it yet. I haven't yet to upgrade it. And so I was just kind of like, maybe I should just unfriend him, because I'm never going to play Smash Brothers enough again online to sit down and be like, yeah, hey, random kid I met on a plane, let's sit down and play Smash for like hours, you know? And so I was like, I'm probably never going to like speak to this kid again, or like see this kid again, or even play with this kid again. Oh! And so in my mind, I was just kind of like, you know, maybe I should just like take him off because, you know, I feel like leading him on to be all like, we really are like good friends where we're gonna play again and we should like share friend codes. I really was just kind of like, I don't know if that's what this interaction was. I kind of see it as like a fun in the wild experience of like, you know what? Yeah, if you know, play your Switch around in public, somebody might want to play games with you, you know? But I don't know, I was very pessimistic and I was like, I don't think I should like stay friends with this guy on here on this platform because I don't know what that's going to mean going forward and, you know. And so for me, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I would think that's the best idea ultimately, you know. And then my family was just like, nah, you gotta keep him. You gotta keep him as a friend out there. And I'm just like, all right, I guess, you know. Guess I'll keep him as a friend on the Switch, you know. And that was like 3 some odd plus years ago or more. And he's still a friend on my Switch account. So, hey. If you're out there, you probably don't know that it would be me, but if you're out there, my family is the one who thought that I play Switch for more than myself. No, I came around to it pretty quickly after the fact. I was like, yeah, you know what, my family's right. Like, you know, worst case scenario, he just like sits and shows up on my like, you know, stuff. And I sit down and say, hey, every once in a while. You know, like, that's the worst case scenario. But even then, still, that never ended up being a concern or, like, a consideration I had to, like, think about much. Because, yeah, he just doesn't really... He doesn't even play Smash Brothers anymore whenever I see him on. He only ever is, like, playing YouTube. And it's very, like, embarrassing, too, because sometimes I'll be up late. No! Sometimes I'll be up late and I'll just be kind of sitting back and being all like, I'm playing something late in the morning, you know, all by myself. And it's like, it's, you know, it's when it's like late at night and it's time to yourself, you kind of sit down and you're like, yeah, everyone's asleep. It's like time to myself now. Not that should be interpreted in a nefarious way at all, but, you know, there is something to it where it's like, yeah, you know what? This is like my time, you know. But every single time it's like late in the morning or whatever, he always jumps on and he's just like watching YouTube or something, and it's just like, man, like, couldn't just feel like this is my time to play Switch and have everyone just kind of like go away for a half minute, you know? So, I don't know. I still love the fact that he's on here. I still love that story. I still love that I was able to find somebody in public to sit down and enjoy my Nintendo Switch with. The advertising had fulfilled its goal of being at least, you know, marketably something that made sense, right? Because you saw the commercials of like the Switch way back in the day, and it was like, you're gonna like meet strangers out in public and like, you know, have a good time hanging out with them playing Switch. And I was just always like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could ever trust a stranger with like their dirty hands touching my pristine Switch controller Joy-Cons. You know, especially with Joy-Con drift, which we found out was a problem later in the day. And so I was just kind of like, I don't know if that's a realistic thing to, you know, consider. And then on top of that, could you imagine, like, you know, oh, let's sit down and play a game, you know, right? And then they, like, just walk off with your Joy-Con. You know, it's like, that's kind of upsetting to think about, but a very realistic concern at the end of the day. So I don't know. I always looked at the advertising and I was like, I don't know about that one, sir. It puts you back here. Why? Why? Oh. Oh, mergloosh. Oh, magloosh. We're gonna have to try it again. We're gonna have to try it again. But yeah, I don't know. It was a special moment. It was like that moment with Phantasy Star Online that I was talking about. I think last stream. I think last stream was when I played Phantasy Star. Yeah, I don't know. There was something special and fun and magical about it. Ah! This cannot stand. This quality of execution cannot stand. The execution must be done again. There is no way to do that without taking damage, I don't think. Oh! It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. Alright. If I don't do it completely perfect, I will just keep going, but... Oh, that's upsetting. I did that with basically a perfect cycle. Alright. Swoop, spit, gulp, jump. Spit, 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 spit. I don't even know what the snake does. I don't even know why the snake is something to worry about. And I've talked about it a couple times, but I think that does have me, like, wonder what the next Switch is gonna look like. And I know Nintendo is probably, like, very, very much like, we don't want to tell anybody because we don't want to, like, mess it up. I think, again, they've come out with, like, public statements saying, like, we just don't want to mess up the Switch, you know? We don't want to mess up what that experience is for people. So, I don't know what they're going to do. I can imagine if they don't do the same thing, they're going to lose a lot of fans. Right? Like, if they don't just come out and say, listen, we just decided to go with the same console but better specs, you know? I think they would probably potentially lose a lot of fans of the Switch console. Because if you're not into the whole like portability of it, it's still like a good console. It still like gets the job done. You know? Oh! Okay, I almost fell off. That would not have been acceptable. The cars should technically be the easiest thing for me to do. Because it's the one that's had the most time trial type challenges in this entire game. I think I definitely have the time down. I think I definitely got it. I'd be surprised if I didn't. I made very few mistakes. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cleared in wild mode. Oh, that's right! I am playing the harder version of this game. I forgot about that. I'm playing the hard version of Kirby right now. That does kind of suck, because it means I can't come back to the game later and try a very hard version. Who knows? Maybe they'll give me a very hard version after I beat the game. It's a tornado ability. Are you just talking about multiplayer, or... Okay. Why you gotta look so sad? I don't like that. Why can't he just be happy? Why can't he just be happy? Why can't we all just be happy, right? Am I right? Do-ba-do-do. We got more tornado for you. I think tornado is one of, if not the last ones to be upgraded. Unless I can get another sleep, then I think it might be. Whoa, storm tornado. Kind of looks like electrocuted fart clouds. Enter the portal. Okay. Yeah, I know. Whoa! That's a big, scary tornado. Oh, you can, like, cut it out quickly to just, like, do a bunch of burst damage, huh? Well, that's cool. Yeah, because Ice has 3 iterations. Spike has 3 iterations. It only has 2, so here's hoping for a 3rd. So 3rd. Meta Knight is the 3rd. Buzzsaw's the 3rd. Dragon's the 3rd. This one still can get better. I have absolutely no idea how it would, though. That's its 3rd version. That's its 3rd version. I think unless we get another bomb or sleep, which I doubt, I think we're at the last variants of all of these abilities. Yeah. There's no other Waddle Dee thing, huh? We just get a bunch more that are like hanging around. I can appreciate that. Is the ending of this game going to imply that like all these Waddle Dees want to just stick around instead of going home now that they've built like a whole town? Okay, I don't know what this one's gonna be or how difficult it's gonna be because this seems like a pretty straightforward ability. 3 minutes. Oh, I should have just stayed in place. Oh, what's it doing there? It's like electrocuting them to like shoot out and... Okay. I like that. I don't know how I'm gonna effectively use it. No way, it didn't die from that? Alright, what do we got? Got one duck? Or swan, sorry. That's right, there's swans that have big ol' falcon calls. I'm just gonna keep hammering the one. Unless I have any specific reason not to. Hey! Oh. That's a huge time waste. Was I not doing as much damage by just jamming it a bunch of times? I wonder. Minute 35, no! No! Just give me the retry button after I beat it. Come on. That must mean that there like really isn't anything to the time trial portion of this, the target time. Because they don't give you a retry immediately after if you feel like you want to do it again. Okay, so this I should be able to... Right. Just kind of stand in one place. There we go. That was a lot more efficient. And then, of course, just going over that is very efficient. I think the most efficient way to do this is to pick up these, like, other things and, like, throw it at the swans. It must be, but... No, that's the big time waster. I wonder if I should consider speedrunning this game. I think it would drive me insane, because I'm sure the routing on this already is, like, kind of a little much. There we go. That had to have been in time. That was so much more efficient. Yeah, minute 24. Yeah. That was better by like a whole 10 seconds. Perfect. All right, we're at 2 hours, 16 minutes. Then we have this and whatever is at the top of there. I almost don't want to save it for another stream. Because if I do another stream and this isn't the end and I can't complete the end in the next like 15 some odd plus minutes, then I'm gonna have then I'll be up for like the next hour or so. But if I am able to beat it in like the next 15 minutes, then I'd be just saving a whole stream just to complete this, you know? I don't know. In the presence of a king. I love these big ominous fans. Spooky. I'm sure it's the same thing where I just have to, this is what it recommends, huh? Where I just have to, like, beat it in a certain amount of time, beat it without getting hit. I'm sure it's all that same kind of stuff. Oh, it's King DDD again, huh? Or not? Who knows? What's up? You stole my friend! My friend! What is this? Oh! His primal nemesis, Forgo DDD. Whoa. Oh! He also has a tornado move. I wonder if he has multiple phases like it seemed like he did in the last fight. He's not even the first one that has had multiple phases, is he? Because Silly Dillo had multiple phases too, I think. Did he die in the air, or what's going on? Oh. This is like the end of Twilight Princess. Oh! Oh! No. I might have been able to do that without taking damage. This has been pretty easy with the tornado. Oh, my trail also does damage. Ow. Okay, well there goes that. I would have taken damage there. Ugh. This is perfect for fighting him. You kidding me? Ow! Boom. Boom! Easy peasy. Silly Dillo was even more specifically difficult than that. That's not my friend, but I will take these Waddle Dees. Clear by using a second level evolved ability. I mean, if you don't have at least a second level evolved ability by this point, I would be wondering what you would be doing. Let's see, what's that? Don't get hit by Forgo Deity's fire attack. His fire attack specifically, huh? Aw. They're all worried for him. Hi! Hey. What is this? See, they're pulling some... Yeah. They're pulling some, like, more stuff is gonna happen nonsense. Or we're going to space or something. Why are they attacking us? No, the Waddle Dee! No! Waddle Dee, you have to get up! There's a bunch of scary creatures coming! Ah! DDD! Oh! We saved the Waddle Dee. Ah! What is this? Lab Discoverer. Major spoilers for the commentary I'm about to have, but this reminds me a lot of, oh. This reminds me a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Entry code approved. Initiating facility navigation protocol.
It's okay.
Welcome, visitors,
We'll
to
figure
the
it out, Waddle
Dream
Dees.
Discoveries tour of our science facility, Lab Discoverer.
Lab Discoverer.
On this thrilling tour, you'll be introduced to the ultimate life form.
Oh.
Specimen IDF-86.
You couldn't have given it a better
The
name than
moment
that?
IDF-86 arrived on our planet, it began a campaign of destruction that threatened the native wildlife of our entire world.
Oh, cool.
Luckily, our research team managed to capture it before it could complete its invasion.
No
Once it
way.
was contained, our lab began
I know what's gonna
studying
happen.
IDF-86's spatial teleportation ability. Research that laid the groundwork for the planetary warp technology we enjoy today.
No way. I super know what's gonna happen here.
However, 30 years after our research began, a warp
Waddle
experiment
Dees.
incident occurred in this facility. A new life form, separated from the main specimen, escaped in the aftermath.
Oh, okay.
That new subspecimen has yet to be recovered. In the time since, IDF-86 has shown no signs of activity. It
Okay.
is now kept in a state of permanent stasis within the custom-made Eternal Capsule here on the top level of Lab Discoverer. And here we are.
I think I'll just
Let's
keep my
meet
tornado.
The ultimate life form, specimen IDF-86.
Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see the ultimate life form, huh? Oh! Oh! Take a good look, Pink Intruder. Isn't this a beautiful sight? No? You're not even seeing the Great One in full form. They're incomplete without their other half. Okay. Long ago, the Great One granted the people of this world a miraculous power. Those people left this world behind and entered a land of dreams. Oh. Is this saying that human beings transformed into the inhabitants of Dreamland? Once the Great One is complete again, I know we will also receive this miraculous power, we the ones they left behind in this forgotten land. And now the time has finally come! No! Yeah, it's gross and evil. That's right. This small creature here is the Great One's missing half! Finally, after all our planning and effort, we can help the Great One reach their complete form. We've dreamed of this moment for so many years. If you dare to stand in our way, we'll feast on your hide! Just immediately into action. Just immediately straight into action. Yeah, Huff. Yeah, Huff. You doing, Mr. Leon? King of the Beasts, Leongar! You have to get really close in, huh? Ow! Ow. That's kind of hard. So you have to go in and then go out in order to do, like, effective damage without taking damage. This has got to be like a 3-phase fight or something. I'd be hard-pressed if it was anything but that. But, like, invincibility that you get from Tornado is super overpowered. Oh! Is he getting bigger? He seems bigger. Ow! I guess even the invincibility frames against that move. Yep. Uh-oh. My ability! I don't even know how much more specifically useful it's going to be to have anymore anyway. That's so cool! Ah! I'm so focused right now. I mean, I have a lot of health to consider, so it's not the wildest thing. I don't even know if this is the best strategy, honestly. Oh! Got him. Alright, well, what happens when these two weird guys merge? We got him. Hello, friend. Welcome back, Effelyn. Woo! Yes! That's not the end, though. You dare! Plan ruined! Important plan! Needed labor! Opened vortex! Found workforce! Brought here! And yet! Error made! Irksome. Pink contaminant. Careful planning! Now wasted! No more planning! No more patience! Instead, everything shall be consumed! Whoa. Was he controlling the lion guy? Oh, King Dedede must have failed his mission. Oh! Uh-oh. That's scary. That's terrifying. That's really scary. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't like this big goo monster. Escape, Kirby! Get out of there! Oh my gosh. This is an incredible ending so far. Hi! They abandoned their pollo for the high. Invasion species! Fecto Forgo! Oh, I don't like that. That's scary. That's really scary. For like a kid's game, this is terrifying. Am I supposed to be attacking this like actively? Ah! I do not like this. I do not like this thing. Oh, that's eyes on the other. It's just all of the creatures. This is terrifying. This is a nightmare. Kirby always has like one nightmare enemy in its roster. Oh, I don't like this thing at all. Not even as like a, oh yeah, it's great. I don't like this at all. It's terrifying, man. I don't like this. This is freaky. At least I'm making somewhat quick work of it with the tornado. Fecto Forgo. Yeah, that's not it. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was. Oh no! We've been trying to avoid this the entire time! Oh no! What now? Now it is the quote-unquote ultimate life form. Whoa. This is crazy. I love this. It's still letting me change what I want to use. Oh, it's literally giving me everything. Anything and everything, and I want to play it. I've been loving this tornado. I think it's really cool. Alright. Yepper pepper, here we go. Up to the ultimate life form. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Okay. Oh, that's actually really cool. Ultimate life form, Fecto Ephelis. That's really cool. Ah! Oh! All right. All right. All right. I get it. I get it. This thing is kind of like Kirby in a way, where it like sucks up different creatures. I can like use morphology. I have no, if there's a challenge to do this without taking damage, I have actually no idea how I'm going to do that. Ouch. Oh, that's, dude, the visuals of that are just awesome. Games have gotten incredibly good at making compelling visuals, man. Not just as like you know, the graphics are good, but games have gotten really good with compelling visuals. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay! Listen, I don't throw a bunch of asteroids at you. This is kind of unfair. This is kind of unfair! Ah! Oh! 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 Huh? Wow, it's dropping a lot of stuff to sit and suck up. Fire! Oh! Oh! Oh no, my ability! Ah! Take your lumps! Yeah! Evelyn! I'm coming! Mouthful mode on Evelyn! Ah! Jiggle wiggle! Jiggly wiggly! Woo! I have done it. I don't know if I needed to go that hard, but I did it. I have done it. Evelyn, yes! I have saved you, little creature. Hi! Oh, dude, my voice is thrashed. I really hope I didn't hurt it. It's still able to maintain its, like, quote-unquote perfect, like, form. Such incredible power! Whatever it's trying to do, it's gonna be pretty bad. What is it, Kirby? That's the star. Yeah, Planet Popstar. That's what I'm saying. I think the inhabitants... Oh, no! He's pulling the entire planet! I have no idea, Evelyn. I have no idea. Mouthful mode on the truck! On the truck! With the truck! Oh, dude. This is also like Transformer moment, too. Oh, dude. Yes! Yeah! The truck! Oh, big hole. Oh! Dude, this is awesome! Oh, building! Come on, Optimus, Kirby. Come on, Optimus, Kirby, we can do it. Save the Allspark! Oh my gosh. It's going all chiptune and everything. Uh-oh. Ah! Hey! Yeah, go away! Get him with the truck! Oh, that's quite big. Avada-kedavra! Oh! Yes! Yes! Truck power prevail! Yes! Yes! Wiggle, jiggle, and be! Wiggle, jiggle, and be! Wiggle, jiggle, and be! Come on! Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, this is actually it's really hard to press the B button a lot and jiggle. Yeah, Kirby! Oh, dude. Ah! Oh, we got him. Ah! Did I just break the space-time continuum? Kirby, no! Don't go breaking the space-time continuum, Kirby! It is not advisable. Oh. Oh, big cutscene. That's beautiful grass. Oh, I'm Planet Popstar. This is Planet Popstar, Evelyn. Oh no! Everything's being pulled in? No! Evelyn, no! You close the connection between worlds. Go, little buddy. Even it takes all the power I've got. Whoa! Oh, he's doing it. Oh. No! Evelyn! No! We just lost Evelyn. Or Evelyn. I don't know how you pronounce it. Evelyn! I'm going to say Evelyn. I don't care if it's wrong. We just lost our little buddy. No! Sad Kirbo. What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What? Kirby. Kirby, don't leave me in the dark. Kirby. I mean, you're leaving me with a bright light, but don't leave me in the dark. Oh, he comes through. Okay. The picture frame. I should have looked at that immediately. Strange horizon, ready to go. I don't know if this is gonna get copyright claimed. Feast your eyes on a new world. Oh, we're able to go back and get them. Oh, they're all friends with us now. We got Goromandu, Crawline, silly Dillo. He needs to just go away. He needs to go do his own thing, man. A silly Dillo, man. Ah! Along the way, no one can hold you back. New friends full of energy. Got Kirby hanging out with his friends eating apples. The sky's opened up, but there's so much to see. If it has not been well established by my terrible singing, not only is my voice a little thrashed right now, but I'm not actually trying to sit down and like legitimately sing this song. Partly because I don't know how it's supposed to be sung. Partly because, again, my voice is just it's just thrashed. It's just thrashed right now. Oh, did they like go back and refurbish the whole thing, or they go hang out? Goodness, my cough is back. My cough hasn't happened this whole stream until now. I think it really did hurt my voice just even a little bit. You got it's Rockman and King Dee. Silly Dillo, no! Don't indulge him. He's just being creepy. He's just being creepy Dillo. I don't know if I like him at all. I don't know. Hey! Meta Knight is only introduced when you fight him in that arena. Otherwise, Meta Knight is not a part of the game. Other than the ability and meeting him in the arena, he's nothing. He's not part of it at all. Hey! Kirby Cake, Kirby Car Cake! Laughing loud, even if you're far apart, they're right by your side. I don't think that translates to English, does it? I'd be surprised if it did, because this game was originally in Japanese, and for that to translate to English, like the little subtext that it has for the different kind of language. If that translated to English, that would be quite incredible. That would mean one of two things. Either that it was always intended to be like a sub-English translation. Oh, thank you, Hal. Hal Laboratories, everybody. Making Kirby games since like a long time ago, man. Like Game Boy level games. Not even Game Boy. This goes back to NES. This is like one of the original NES titles. Oh, man. This is awesome. HAL Laboratory Inc. Nintendo. Yeah, there we go. Kirby. Kirby is his little friend who never joined us for any missions. Sorry. I don't know how multiplayer would have looked in this. I'm sure it would have been fun. I just don't have anybody to play multiplayer with this on this game, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh. Yeah? To be continued? What do you mean to be continued? Continued? Or is that like special, like, end of the... There's a little rock band of the Waddle Dees! There's a little rock band Waddle Dee troop! Oh, hey, Evelyn's back. We got a fourth one, everybody! Gotcha Machine Volume 4 is now available. There are even new figures to collect. I guess that does make some level of sense. The Waddle Dee Live corner stage has been rebuilt. Put in a request to hear your favorite tunes. That's incredible. What is this? Level 2? That's got to go up to level 3. It's got to go up to level 3. I don't know why they would even bother making a level 2. You now enter the Ultimate Cup in the Coliseum. Battle tough opponents and aim to become the champ! To enter the Ultimate Cup, visit the booth in front of the Coliseum. I will do that. I think we'll have to save that for another stream. It is getting a little late. I do just kind of want to go through the gachas, though, and just kind of check out the new stuff that's around town. Want to increase the power of a copy ability? Good news! Copy abilities can now be powered up at Waddle Dee's weapons shop. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Hey, it's Clawroline. Hey, what do you mean? Why is she beckoning me? Hey, look! Clawroline is visiting our town. She looks a bit upset. Ah, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kirby? When things finally calmed down and the animals came to celebrate with us, Leongar was missing. I bet Clawroline has been looking for him. Clawroline. She might have found something. We should ask her what's going on. Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay, I recognize you, Waddle Dee. When I severed the connection between our two worlds, I used up all my power. I blacked out. But Clawroline found me. She kept me alive. That's how I was able to see you again, Kirby. So if she needs help, then I volunteer. Alright, fair enough. How do you do, Kirby? Would you like to hear the latest info from around the world? Sure, you have something new to talk to me about. Ah, King DDD has the blueprint. Isn't he in town? This week's world record for flash fishing is 11,691 grams. 11? Well, okay. So far, the total number of woofies you've defeated is 622, and the combined total is 1 billion woofies have been defeated worldwide. Would you like to hear more? No, thank you. But King DDD has a new power-up? 11,000 is the highest record. What is this record? 8,000? Alright. I guess maybe it's a combination of, like, reflexes as well as, something. I don't know. I mean, good news is there's more Kirby to sit down and enjoy, right? Tossing a dollar. What if I give him just 1,000? What happens then? I have 1,000. They might as well just take it. Take my money, Waddle Dee Band! Oh, here we go. Woo! Do they get a bigger stage? They get a bigger, nicer stage! Ah! That's incredible. And I guess a new song? You've topped start coins to the guitar case. Now the band can perform on a nicer stage and play new songs. Dude, heck yeah. Alright. Again, I don't know if that instigates levels of copyright. I know that other games like Kingdom Hearts have been a little stingy about people just sitting down and listening to music in their games. Or doing like music-based streams. Which I don't think is much of a thing anymore, but... I'll just, I'll have to let you guys sit down and purchase the game for yourselves to enjoy the wonderful music of it. Or you could just listen to it while I'm playing the game or humming along. So let me take a quick drink here. My voice really is just kind of shattered at the moment. Righto. Righto. I think before we get to the grind-a-thon of going through that and spending all our money, I think we should go talk to King DDD. He said he had a new thing over here. Guys, come on now. Hey, Kirby. Been a while, hasn't it? I didn't get to say it before, so thanks for saving King DDD. Speaking of, he seems to really like this town. He's been resting to help himself heal. Actually, we have something to give you. It's a blueprint from King DDD. A gift from the king. What an honor. Whoa, you got the masked hammer blueprint. Now you can evolve the hammer ability. Take it to Waddle Dee's weapon shop. Wow, really? The way our darling king threw me into the elevator after I tripped and made sure to protect me? That was really cute. I really did like that. I was just in awe. He's usually so carefree, perhaps a teensy bit lazy. But when it matters most, our leader always does his royal duty. Live long, King DDD. I suppose. His Majesty seems to be enjoying life in this town. Guess we'll be sticking around for a while. I suppose so. He's acting cool and aloof like he always does, but he's actually pretty upset that you were saving us while he was being controlled like a puppet. You should probably give him some space for a while. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, alright. Still have the lone studying Waddle Dee. Just hanging out on top of this zone here. Oh, what is that? We'll have to check that out next time. Again, I think I'm going to just go for the gachapon machines. We'll just have to go do these gachas. And then we'll have to call it a stream here, because we're almost at about 3 hours, so... Wait, does that mean that I've gotten all of them in in Volume 3? I got all of them in Volume 3? When did I do that? Okay. I guess we'll start just tossing them in Volume 4, huh? Yes! The big rig mouth Kirby! The big old truck! To save 2 worlds, Kirby's fat old mouthful must be his biggest. It looks like a lot to handle, but he seems totally fine somehow. Go, Kirby! Carry your and Evelyn's combined hope for the future. Race through the sky and deliver the final blow. I really like that. That was super cool. Goodness, the twin drill. Me fighting Meta Knight. Duel with Meta Knight. That's a 5-star one. Okay. So that's what a 5-star thing looks like. Adventure together! Bandana, Waddle Dee, and Evelyn have joined Kirby's victory dance. Kirby dancing is cute and carefree. His singing voice is super powerful. Let's all sing along with him next time. Woohoo! Great job, Kirby. Got me standing on a bunch of coins. Kirby. Another big rig. There's just as many in this one as there is in the other one, so... A level 5 one. Me and King DDD duking it out. The blaster. Ooh, the King of the Beasts. Leongar. Hey, the other version of Kirby's hammer ability. So I guess a lot of these are probably just Kirby's abilities then. One of these has to be that final boss that we just fought. Other than Leongar. Hey, big red turtle building. I'll just say turtle building. Hey, the Storm Tornado. Probably one of the better abilities, I think. The extra deep sleep, Kirby. Another Tornado. Meta Knight Sword, Kirby. That's a good one. Hey, Crystal Needle. I like that. The pig version of King DDD. His primal nemesis, Forgo DDD. Oh, Napping Beast. Cute. Another Duplo. Duplo. Oh, okay. Alright. That's not the one I was intending to want to find. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's... I don't like that at all. That's super scary. That's just scary. 3 needles, huh? Whoa! That's very, Metroid... Oh, what is it? Ether M? Ether M was like the secondary one, but that's like a very big mother brain looking imagery right there. Oh, sleepy napping beast. Kirby and friends. How many more do we have? We still have a good handful. And it won't even show me what these ones are. Those must be like specialty ones or something. And that's not even the... Maybe I should just keep going in the game more, because that's the last person in the Beast Gang. That's the last boss's like primordial form, I guess, or something, if you will. That's it combining with him and the other creatures and stuff. This one must be the final form. So I have no idea what, like, all the rest of these are. I actually really just don't know. I think we'll just have to call it quits on collecting these until I sit down and play the rest of the content. Because it seems like it will give it to me in there, but I think it maybe is just better if I let that be a surprise, if there, like, are any surprises left in there. I think the last thing that I will complete for the day and for the stream, because we're not quite yet at 3 hours. I want to upgrade this hammer. Whoa! Is that the masked hammer blueprint? I want to make that. Gimme. All right. Make my tools ready and we'll get this evolution started. Yes. Booyah! To the masked hammer. Even more powerful! I just need a few rare stones to raise your attack power. I'm calling this process Ability Power Up. Ready to power up your abilities whenever you are. Pick a favorite and we'll try it out. Oh, solid. I can get the attack power of everything up. When you power up an ability, a plus mark will be added to show that its attack power has been increased. Use the extra power to beat some hard bosses. That'll make fighting King DDD and Leongar and all of that a lot easier if I have to do it without taking damage. And there's probably potentially a 4th version of every one of these. Maybe, maybe not. It might just be giving me a 4th version of this to, like, compensate and to just, like, give me the ability to, like, look like King DDD. Yeah, masked hammer. That's really cool looking. I like that. Just opened a new Treasure Road portal in Redgar Forbidden Lands. We will have to do that next time. I want to go check out this ability real quick. And I think we'll be done for the day. Got 2 hammers. Couldn't just be one, huh? It's gotta be 2. Yeah! Oh, it gives you a lot of, like, tornado abilities, huh? And what if I hold it? What if I keep holding it? Okay, that's as much as it could go. That actually does pretty decent damage. I think I'd rather stick with the tornado. because although that does do a lot of damage, I think the tornado, because it gives you those like iframes during some attacks, I think it's just slightly better in my opinion. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to try it out. Yeah. So apparently there is some subplot that happens with Crawaline and Evelyn, and Leongar is out there somewhere doing something. So there's apparently a lot more to the game. I thought this was going to be the end. I legitimately thought that this was going to be the end of the game. Well, okay, so I thought it was going to be the end of the game, but that they were going to give me, like, one more series of levels that were, like, especially difficult to, like, just be challenge fun levels. And there would have been, like, some throwaway excuse of, like, Kirby's got to go, like, find some MacGuffin, you know, and you have to go through these levels, you know. But there's like more plot, like more legitimate plot to this game and like to what's going on. So I guess we have more Kirby coming down the pipeline, man. I thought it was gonna be the end of Kirby. That's why I made the extra push. Well, okay, two reasons. I made the extra push because I really wanted to like make sure I wasn't stopping the stream in a bad place. And I did kind of want to make up for missing out last weekend and not doing a stream for you guys. But I think this is going to have to do it for tonight. It's getting really late where I'm at. I think we're just going to have to call it on Kirby for today. But don't lose hope. There's more Kirby, apparently. There's more Kirby to be had. So that's so exciting. I'm really excited for that. I'm so excited the game is not just ending there at the final boss. There's more legitimate context to what's happening. All right, so I guess we'll just jump into my last bit for the day. This is something that is kind of a routine special thing that we do in between every break in the stream and at the end of every stream. Before that, I'm just going to give a quick little qualifier to this all, like legal qualifier, just in who knows in what case. If you have actually any legitimate questions or concerns, please contact your primary care provider, doctor, or what have you, etc., etc. I am not liable for any actions taken in the regards of our little end out thing here. I like to give 3 little points of just like good health at the end of the day. I want to give, above all else, because I will have been playing games by myself if I was not streaming, I want to put a good message out there in the world. And that brings us to our motto, our points of the stream. I don't know what you would want to call it specifically, but I think motto's good. The first one is I have a big stressor on blood flow and standing up, taking a break, kind of just relaxing. I don't know about other people, especially people watching the stream, but I stare at screens all day long, and I'm in a chair all day long. So the first thing is just get a good chance to stand up, kind of walk around and relax, you know? Get those muscles flowing, get the blood flow going. You can perform the secondary thing that I would like to put forward, which is to stay hydrated. I always have water at my desk. It is always here. It is always there to make me hydrated and feel good and feel nice and good and hydrated. While you're getting up, taking a break, and getting your water, if it is a decent time for you to go to bed, that's our last one. Get some good sleep. Make sure you get some good quality, nice, good old sleep. Something I highly recommend, something that's been good for me. Hopefully something that will be something that's good for you, too. I do always, and it has been quite a joke, at least in the first section and subsection of me streaming, but I always try to have multiple endings to a stream. And so recently I've just been saying, in a jokingly way too, this is going to be the last time I say it, and it's going to be only once, and I'm only going to say it one time. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Take care and relax. And the stream is ending thusly and now.